I was once thought to be the first feline species to face extinction after the saber-toothed tigers vanished in the early 20th century due to habitat destruction and human hunting. I became extinct in France. Later, through reintroduction programs, our traces reappeared in countries like France, Switzerland and Germany. Yet our numbers remain scarce and our distribution extremely scattered. Today, I live in the Bohemian Forest in Central Europe, and this is the story of me in this woodland. Spring creeps in quietly, and I am blessed with the most precious gift of my life. I have become a mother. When my first cub was born by my soft sigh, a boundless flood of love surged in my heart. All I could do was lick his tiny body gently over and over again, pouring all my tenderness and protection into these silent caresses. An hour later, my second cub came gently into the world. The two little loves snuggled in my arms, as delicate as flower buds glistening with morning dew. Following the ancient tradition of our Lynx clan, fathers take no part in raising the young, so the entire burden falls solely on me. 4 days on end, I guarded them without leaving their side. Perhaps in my single-minded devotion, I found my milk no longer enough to meet the ever-growing needs of the two little ones. Though I am used to hunting alone in the dark, I now have to step out of a den to seek more food for them. I must grow stronger and nourish myself better. It has been a long time since I roamed this forest freely. A mouse caught my eye. I crouched low, creeping forward soundlessly, casting a trembling patch of light on its unsuspecting back. I struck in an instant. I had to hasten this hunting game. Two little beings, far more enticing than any prey, were waiting for my return. Time slipped by softly, and a month passed in the blink of an eye. The two cubs had grown by leaps and bounds. Today, I would take them out of the den for the first time. The elder cub walked at the front, his eyes sparkling with starry curiosity. Every sound, every rustle of the wind through the branches seemed to tug at his sensitive ears. But I had to teach them that in this seemingly peaceful world, one must always keep their guard up. Tempting traces in the woods often hide hidden traps, and beyond the walls of the den, there may be peril in disguise. Just as many years ago, humans invaded our ancestors' territory. They not only seized our homes, but also turned our fur and flesh into goods for trade. That memory is etched deep in the blood of our clan. Time flew by. I noticed the two cubs no longer followed closely at my heels. They began to explore farther streams and deeper thickets, until each of them found their own patch of territory in the forest. I no longer heard their coquettish whimpers for milk. They didn't need me anymore. I stood alone in the snow, lost in thought, watching the wind blow through the trees in the direction they had left. The leaves rustled in the woods, as if whispering softly the truth our clan has always known. The deepest form of love is learning to step back into a silent backdrop at the right moment. And my cubs will carry on the bloodline of our family. I also hope that humans will return the forest to a pure land.